total waste of time. Why should I hold grudge? And I just want to say to you, why should you hold grudge, bear grudges? Someone has hurt you. Um, that's okay. People hurt people every day. People hurt people oftentimes. Why should I bear grudges with someone? If you hurt, it's your choice. The person has made their choice to hurt themselves or to hurt me, because someone can consciously decide to hurt the other. If you hurt me, you have consciously made the choice to do so. And there's no point for me to, strain myself again, suffer myself, bearing grudges at you, if not for anything, for health reasons. As we mature, we safeguard our peace. And I want to say to you, it's important to better safeguard your peace than to allow yourself to be hurt by everyone. Do not allow yourself to get hurt by anyone. Do not. Nothing is a good enough reason to steal your joy. Number one, if you know someone is so good at pissing you off and making you steal, your joy, or stealing by their acts, your joy and peace, the best thing to do is from that person. Please cut away from that person, but don't hold anything bad against that person. It doesn't worth it in any way. Fighting with someone that is not particular about your peace. No, you don't give room for anyone that will steal your joy. I always will tell this person in my life, I said, do not allow for anything that will steal your peace and joy, no matter who the person is. You've already known the person, and you already know that this person, this is his lifestyle. Do not give them the room to hurt you or keep hurting you. Do not give anyone the room. No one will just get up and start beating you or hitting you for no reason. They talk about violence at home. The men also say they are abused in that regard. The women says they are being battered by the day. But I always say, if you don't give the man or the woman reason to hit you, they wouldn't do that. So please, do not give the man, the woman, the reason to hit you. Everything can be talked over. I tell you the truth, I lie not. Any situation can be talked over. Do not allow for any reason man to hit you. No, no one should hit you. You're a child of God, you're a child of your parents. Do not permit for anyone to hit you. Please do not permit. It's not necessary. It's not accepted. Do not allow for anyone to hit you for any reason. It's not called for. All right. So I was talking about do not bear grudge. Do not bear grudge with your in-laws. Your in-laws are gifts. We give birth to our children, they grow up, go to school, come back, get work, they do, get married. When they get married, before they get married, we are not the one that made choices of with their in-law. In fact, when the people met, they've not met with their in-laws, father-in-law, mother-in-law, they've not. So no one has rights to some extent. If the person has become your own. From the foundation, you didn't know that this person can be your in-law. So there's no need, trying to bear grudges or fighting with people that God have brought your way as your in-laws. In-laws are not devilish. In-laws are not evil. They are a blessing. They can be blessing in disguise. So treat them well. Be open to understand each and everyone and their individuality. When you understand their makeup of who they are, life become better, bearable, really better for you. So don't allow for it to bring about grudges. Colleagues in the or at the office, do not allow for your colleagues to hurt you. The point that when you're going to the office, you are not scared of going to office because you're going to meet one monster. No, do not allow. Instead of someone to piece by piece, when we are much younger, like this song that the Igbo women used to play. If I remember, let me sing. Permit me to sing it. Kama nne dị ngebum n'anya ma kpọ ya nne nne mo ma kpewere ya ire kama nne dị ngebum n'aka ma kpọ ya nne o jụọ ihe mere ya ma kpewere ya ire. He said instead of my mother-in-law to be like a trouble or in my life, I will call her mommy. Mommy, where have I gone wrong? Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Put it in prayer. And then at the end of the day, that could be the end of the problems. No one is an in-law in your life to bring you down. No, no one is an in-law in your life. There is no one that is a brother-in-law just want to pull you down. There's something they are looking after, and you are already in the family. You can't win the battle alone or trying to fight those ones. All right. I'm talking about in-laws. I've talked about colleagues. I talk about neighbors. What about neighbors in the house where you are living? Someone is always waiting every day for your husband to come back from work or your wife to come back and begin to tell what this neighbor did. And then you're going to fight and you're going to cause the men to start fighting themselves or the women to start fighting. No, there's no point. There's no point seeing a peace in your house because someone has come and brought about some discomforting situation. Please, there's no point to do that. All right. So always ensure there is joy. Always ensure that peace is maintained in your house. Anything, don't allow for trouble from outside. You not import it in your home and make life unbearable. Our world is harsher than it was yesterday. So we should create peace all around our home. Do not allow someone just enters the vehicle and begins to quarrel with everyone in the vehicle and then spoils your day. There is no point to that. There's no point. Do not allow anything that will bring about the spoiling of your day, grudges against the other. Some people will go to church and they will go and make enmity where we are supposed to be tutored in the things of God. No, you go to church where you're supposed to learn and go and make enemies and go and start bearing grudges. And when you come back home, all you start saying is, what happened? This sister or this brother did this. And before you know it, there's trouble all over. Please, I say to you, do not allow for any situation that will bring about things that you do not appreciate. No, do not allow for it. It's not necessary. Someone says it's not necessary. It's not necessary. You go to where you're going to buy something, you start quarreling. Do not, and then before you know it, it amplifies. And I have a special word I tell people, if God wanted only to be on earth, he would have made people of your kind to just feed your earth. But God knows that he doesn't need only people of your kind to be on the earth. So he made us differently. As long as the tongue is with the teeth living inside the mouth, sometimes the teeth, hit the tongue or bite the tongue and it's painful. Then what do? Do you not say, I'm out of this teeth, so I can't live in this house, I can't live inside this mouth, the teeth that no. What you do is that you are more careful. So there's no point giving yourself unnecessary stress, pressure. No, you can handle it. If someone is doing what you do not like, you throw it off. More so, my concern, don't import external troubles into your home and come and junk on your spouse. All right. If you do that, it's not healthy for your relationship in any way. Do not allow your safeguard your peace, safeguard your joy, safeguard the joy of your loved ones, safeguard the peace of your loved one. It's very necessary. There's nothing you should do other than this. Give peace a chance. I always tell people that will say, you come back home from work and you keep discussing how things are bad all over Nigeria, and before you know it, all your parts of your days are all eaten up. It's not necessary. Talk about good things. Only see good things. Where in any atmosphere that's antagonizing, just run away from that atmosphere. It's not healthy for you. Do not allow for grudges. Do not allow for fights. Do not allow for it to make you spend that 5 minutes talk, unnecessary talk with the other. No, if it's not necessary, don't get involved. Safeguard your peace. Safeguard your home. Safeguard the joy of the Lord in you. And God will show you that He is mighty. Let your interest be in maintaining joy in your home. It's very, very important. What do I do? If you hit a particular place where there's a confusion, I do not know what to do, please. No one is an entity. Call your spouse, sit down. Call your family, sit down. Well, baby, I'm stuck here. How do we get out of here? Someone says you are inside a pool of river or river alone. What will you be thinking about? The first thing you should be thinking about is how to swim out of the river. Yeah, how to swim out of the river, not any other thing. How do I swim out of this river that I'm seeing myself in? You will need someone to advise you. With all our wisdom and knowledge, sometimes we cannot advise ourselves well. But if you believe that the wisdom to come out, swim out of a particular river is in the hands of someone, you do all you can to be able to swim out of that river that you find yourself. So I want to charge you. Do not buckle up and stay, especially when you are depressed. If you are depressed, look for someone and talk with. If the person is not giving you the answer that you need, is not helping you, switch to another person. We are given that inbuilt capacity to make choice of what we hear or who we listen to. God has given it to us. I'll take example. I always take example the life of David. When he got the sin to take food to his brothers at the battlefield, the father sent him, come and take food to your brother. They are fighting. They have been fought by the Philistines. And what did he, when he got there, he began to ask them, what will be done for this person? What is this enemy saying? What will be done for whoever it is that saved the situation? The brothers, some say, your land is too like that. No, get out, go and sit down. What do you know? Small boy, blah, blah, blah. We also face the same challenge. Some people cannot understand that, there will be solution anywhere. Some people will want to talk you down. So when you meet a situation whereby someone wants to talk you down, please, the good thing for you to do, switch to another person that has a solution for you. Switch to another person that has a solution. And begin to ask, what do I do now? And that was exactly what David did. Till someone said to him, well, this will be done for whoever that brings this man down. This will be done for him. He's going to marry the king's daughter. He's going to have this. He's going to have words. Everybody wants to make it in life. So whenever you are stuck, look for someone that has a solution to what you're looking for. Someone that don't stay down. There is always a solution. I know someone is always, when I meet people, they're always doing what are you doing with your phone? They say they're just watching video and laughing. I ask them, do you have anything you're doing online with? He said nothing. What work I doing is nothing. But you have money for that. Why don't you start something? But as God inspires you. With time, when you know that you have spent so much money not achieving, you look for who has the solution or now you can make it via this means if God is permitting you. And you see that it goes. Yeah, it goes. Well, that's how a lot of people now just make it. So if this one is not giving the answer that you need, the best thing for you to do is switch off to another person that has an answer to what you need. David had to get an answer. And then when he now met the king and said, I will take up the challenge of bringing down this enemy, this Goliath. And they said, you're too small. Everybody started shouting, yeah, you cannot make it. The king warned him all the regard, the requirements of warfare. But at the end of the day, it came that he was like, he doesn't understand this one. He cannot meet up. God has already given him wisdom on what to do. All he did was just simple, because there's always hurdle. First of all, get to the place whereby there's the trouble that you have the solution to, and not listening to wrong ears. There is no how that you cannot get stuck somehow as you move on. No, there's no how. No, somehow you will get stuck along the way. But as you get stuck along the way, there's this solution in that place where you are stuck. In that place where you are stuck, there's a solution. The miracle we talk about the children of Israel was by they came to a point whereby they hit the site of the Red Sea. A miracle came out of it. If they didn't take any move, we can't be preaching the Red Sea. We can't be preaching river. Is it river? Which other river? Jordan River. We can't be preaching walls of Jericho, because someone that was on assignment, some people that were on assignment, decided to start going. So you that you have stuck or face one, just be going, be going and be going. Wherever you get stuck, there is a solution there, because God cannot leave you. Some people talk about Abraham's Hagar, when she had a child, and it was like, oh, this child is going to cause problem. Oh, yeah, leave. At some point, this child was going to die before her. We preach it, and we're like, no, these are not, of course, these are the people that are giving, some troubles here and there. But Hagar's son, God says, no, this son, okay, will not die. I've made provision. There was water. And the child revived. At the point so bad, she just kept that child away and said the child died. The angel of the Lord woke her and said, go, there's water for the child. So no matter your situation, no matter the state you find yourself, I'm telling you the truth, I do not lie. If you at that place, there's a solution. So you can make it. You can make it to any length, you can make it. That's the assurance that I have for you. You can make it. You can cross over. You can cross over Jordan. You can. But take a move. You might not be sure of where you are going. My life is full of story. I'll keep unveiling it. When God asked us after our marriage to come to Abuja, we had nowhere to go to. People didn't understand. People said we are going to suffer. We had all kinds of people, giving their own opinion concerning us. But we placed deaf air. You know why? Because we have been asked to go. And I'm telling us the truth. I'm not ashamed. I've come of age. I'm not ashamed to tell my stories. I had gotten to AYA from Abuja. If you live in Abuja, I know where AYA is, the junction to Asokoro. That's where the vehicle will stop you from Jos. That was why I thought. They've stopped me. I had my 2 boxes. I dropped there. My husband had come earlier. When I dropped on that place, I now asked myself, where am I going? I said, pam, 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 pam. I called my younger sister. I'm in Abuja. Please, I'm in Abuja. She just said, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? I said, this is where I am. She said, but you didn't tell me you're coming. I said, let's not go there. And then that was how she came and picked me with her car to her house. I stayed there 2 weeks. In that 2 weeks, I've asked God questions. And do you know the funniest part? God now made a way for me. God just immediately. There was this friend he sent up. We didn't have a house in Abuja. We didn't have anywhere. My husband was somewhere. And he was a kind of, he was disappointed for what he came to do. Yeah. God just gave us a place. The person was going to school and just said, okay, you should take this place until you sort yourself together. And this person did not come back until we were able to get a house and sort ourselves. And that's how we're still living in this town. If I didn't say it, then nobody will know. So anytime you're at a crossroad in your relationship, in your family, all you need to do is sit down. The Spirit of God will direct you on what to do. There's always solution. God will direct you and will tell you what to do. That's the simple truth. There is always solution. So you don't give up on that person. There might be somebody in your life is like, this one has become kaya. What outside people say, one day has my kaya. I speak a little of Hausa language. This one has become like thorn in my flesh. No, there's not thorn in your flesh. You're thinking of divorce. No. Just sit down. Ask God to help you. Look for right solution. If you get the right solution, everything will be okay. There will be a go ahead. There will be a solution. Nobody's an animal, and God can change anyone. So I had it. He said, no, I've stayed with him. He can never change. I don't understand why people will marry for 20 years and they'll be packing up. I don't understand it. But if you ask me, I think they've allowed for self. My husband was we were discussing a topic that day, and he said to us, he said, yeah, sorry about that. And he said to us, there are challenges in marriages. There are challenges. But when you hit that challenge, what do? Challenges are handle every challenge that come our way. Don't run away from handling that challenge. Please, do not run away from it. There is solution. Is it a child that has gone wayward? That child will come back if you're just patient. If you don't know what to do, there's someone that will give you solution. There is always someone that will give you solution. So I said to you, please, do not be discouraged at all because you are passing through issues. Do not even allow for things that bring down your spirit, your heart. No, do not allow for it. It's not necessary. No. Sit back, reason, or look for someone that will give you an answer to that quest. When you see someone comes your way that have an answer to that quest, you will know it. And then if you now embrace patience and wisdom, there will be solution to your problem. There's no point getting worried over me. People are dying every day because they are worried and overwhelmed with situation. Don't kill your beautiful self because of situations and worry. No, there's no point. There's no point. There's no point. So you can bring in your questions on, you can bring in your contribution. No, there's no point worrying yourself to death. Some people cannot sleep because, I mean, they lie down, they'll be thinking about everything. No, there is no point. There's no point. You can give yourself peace. And I want to tell you, the peace of God that surpasses all human understanding will man guard upon you and will give you, I don't know, wisdom to be able to handle that situation. Thank you so very much. Yes, am I taking another question? Am I taking another one? You have done all that you can. I've said it. You cannot say you have done all that you can. No. God did not allow you to die because you still have solution. Take example, if you're a Christian, know the story about Jesus Iscariot that betrayed Jesus Christ and sold him. That is a piece of silver. He sold Jesus Christ. By the end of the day, what happened? He went and hung himself. If he never hung himself, and he said to ask, what do I do? What do I do? That would have been a solution for him. And so I stop with this. Problem has never killed anybody. Oh. The name problem has never killed anybody. What killed people is that they decide to give up. Do not allow yourself to be killed by that situation. There is solution. Look for it. If they're saying no to the blind, but I'm sorry, I'm standing as if I'm preaching. How it is when he heard that it was Jesus passing, then what is the noise all about? He was blind. What is this? Jesus that is passing. What did he say? Jesus, he had that about Jesus Christ. He's the son of from the lineage of David. Thou son of David, started shouting, Jesus, thou son of David, save me. Jesus, thou son. He wouldn't know that his solution will come that day if he was not shouting. He was shouting, Jesus, thou son of David, have mercy on me. He was shouting, shout the name of Jesus. Call the name of Jesus. There'll be solution in that problem that's been eating you up in your family. Shout the name of Jesus. Say, God, send me someone. We have been in situation whereby we ask God to send us someone, and God sent us someone, and we had, oh my God, solution to that trouble us. There is solution. You don't have to kill yourself. You don't have to wallow in pains. You don't have to develop IBP, high blood pressure. You don't have to go, I don't know, hysterical. You don't have to transfer aggression. You don't have to bear grudges. You don't have to, you don't know, inflict injury on yourself. Like the prophet of Baals, they were inflicting injuries on themselves because they felt they've not got a solution. No, it's not necessary. There is solution if you can only listen to hear or be directed to where God has placed that solution for you. Thank you as we meet live again tomorrow. God bless you. This is Heart Talk Zone with Naokonji. Heart Talk Zone, if you just type it somewhere on the search bar, you see it. You can make like our videos, and God will bless you as you do so. Thank you for those of you that joined me. God bless you.